For 10 long years, the clash of bronze and the cries of battle echoed across the plains of Troy. This was the Trojan War, a conflict so legendary that it continues to captivate us thousands of years later. But how did it all begin? And what made this war so epic? Our story begins with a wedding, the wedding of Peleus and Thetis. All the gods were invited, except one, Eris, the goddess of discord. Furious at the snub, Eris threw a golden apple, inscribed with the words, "To the fairest," into the midst of the party. 3 goddesses, Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite, each claimed the apple. Zeus, unwilling to choose, tasked Paris, a Trojan prince, with the decision. Each goddess offered him a bribe. Hera offered power, Athena offered wisdom, and Aphrodite offered the most beautiful woman in the world. Paris, swayed by Aphrodite's promise, awarded her the apple. And that beautiful woman was Helen, the queen of Sparta. Unfortunately, she was already married to King Menelaus. Aphrodite, true to her word, helped Paris abduct Helen and bring her to Troy. This act, a blatant violation of hospitality, ignited a firestorm of rage across Greece. Menelaus, enraged and seeking to reclaim his wife and avenge the insult, called upon his brother Agamemnon, king of Mycenae, to lead a massive Greek expedition. Soon, 1,000 ships were sailing across the Aegean Sea, carrying a vast army eager to wage war against Troy. The Greeks, the Achaeans as they were also known, boasted a roster of legendary heroes. Achilles, the invincible warrior whose only weakness was his heel. Odysseus, the cunning strategist, famous for his wit and ingenuity. Ajax, the mighty, and many others, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. But Troy was a formidable city, protected by towering walls and defended by a brave army led by Prince Hector, Paris's brother, and King Priam. The Trojans, aided by allies from across the region, were determined to defend their city. The war raged for 10 years. The battles were fierce and bloody. Famous duels took place between Hector and Achilles, Odysseus, and many other heroes. There were moments of Greek triumph and Trojan resilience, but neither side could gain a decisive advantage. One key moment was the death of Achilles. In the chaos, Paris, with the help of the god Apollo, shot the arrow that struck Achilles' vulnerable heel, bringing an end to the greatest Greek warrior. Finally, after a decade of stalemate, Odysseus devised a cunning plan, the Trojan horse. The Greeks constructed a giant wooden horse, filled with soldiers, and left it outside the city gates, pretending to have sailed away. The Trojans, believing the war was over, brought the horse inside as a trophy. That night, the hidden Greek soldiers crept out of the horse, opened the city gates for the returning Greek army. Troy, caught completely off guard, was sacked and burned. The Trojans were slaughtered, and the city was utterly destroyed. The Trojan War, a conflict born from beauty, pride, and betrayal, had come to an end. The Greeks had won, but the victory came at a terrible cost. The heroes faced long and perilous journeys home. The Trojan War is more than just a story of war. It's a story of heroism, tragedy, and the enduring power of myth.